Lifetime ISAs are awesome for saving up for your first time property purchase or for retirement, as they come with a tidy 25% bonus from the government up to £1,000 per tax year. I myself have been using Moneybox for their cash lifetime ISA for the past 4 years. However, there's some things I wish I knew at the start. So this video is all about 4 things I wish I knew when I opened my first lifetime ISA. And hopefully this will be useful for those who are thinking about lifetime ISAs and also those who have already started their lifetime ISA journey. If you're new here, I'm Alex, a management consultant by day, and on this channel we like to discuss all things personal finance with a particular focus on how to grow your money. If you'd like to follow my own personal finance journey with regular portfolio updates on my InvestEngine and Monzo portfolios, as well as a bunch of other personal finance related videos like this one, then I'd greatly appreciate subscribe. But for this video, let's get into it, and let's start with the first thing I wish I knew when I opened my LISA, and that's understanding what type of LISA I was best suited to maximise my returns. I initially went with a cash LISA as I didn't want to take any risk. However, I wasn't actually best suited to a cash LISA to maximise my returns. With LISAs, you can either open a cash LISA, which is essentially a savings account where you earn interest, or a stocks and shares LISA, which is essentially an investment account where you invest in assets and mainly stocks or bonds. And typically over the long term, stocks and shares have done a lot better than cash in terms of their return. And various studies support this, such as this one from Barclays, which shows that historically, the longer the period you look at, the better the chance stocks have outperforming cash in terms of their return. And the probability of outperformance of stocks versus cash rises to a massive 91% over a 10-year period. And even over a 5-year period, the probability of outperformance is 76%. When I opened my lifetime ISA, I wasn't going to use the money for at least 5 years. So I was likely better suited to opening a stocks and shares lifetime ISA over a cash lifetime ISA, as historically 5 years has been a sufficient time period to ride out any bumps in the market and make a return which is better than savings. So if you are in the bucket of not needing the money for at least 5 years, it may be worth carefully considering which type of lifetime ISA is best suited to you to maximise your return to avoid the mistake I made. The second thing I wish I knew is appreciating the user or loser nature of the lifetime ISA bonus. Most people know that you get a 25% government bonus up to £1,000 per tax year with a lifetime ISA. I knew this when I opened the account, but I didn't appreciate it. What I mean by this is that I knew about the bonus, but I didn't strive to get the full bonus, the full £1,000 each tax year. I regret not striving to get that full bonus in the first year I opened the account. Instead, what I did is I put £2,000 in the LISA during year 1 and I got a £500 bonus. I did max out the LISA in years 2, 3 and onwards. However, I regret not doing it in the first year as I missed out on a £500 bonus, and I can't do anything about going back in time to get that £500 back. So the second thing I wish I knew at the start of my LISA journey is the user or loser nature, as once you don't max out your LISA in 1 year, there's no going back to get that additional bonus the next year. It's a user or loser scheme. The third thing I wish I knew at the start was that you have the ability to transfer your LISA to another provider, and this can help you earn more interest on the cash LISA side. You can transfer your lifetime ISA to another provider at any point, and this can be particularly useful on the cash LISA side, as this means you can switch to the provider which has the highest interest rate at the time. So if you do this consistently year after year, switch to the provider which has the highest interest rate, it can make a difference in terms of the total amount of interest you get by the time you need to use the money. This is particularly important for those using Moneybox, as Moneybox's interest rate is made up of a base interest rate of 3.5% currently and a bonus interest rate of 0.9% currently. And this bonus rate is only valid for the first 12 months. So after 12 months, the bonus disappears and your total interest rate is lower. This interest rate setup was the same case for me when I opened my LISA, but after 12 months, when that bonus disappeared, I didn't do anything and I just accepted that I had a lower interest rate. Instead, what I should have done, what I could have done, is transferred the LISA to another LISA provider to seek the highest interest rate possible, so that my LISA carries on earning as much interest as I possibly can. If I was to do this today, I'd look at a comparison website to see what's the top cash LISA interest rate outside of Moneybox. And if we bring up Money Saving Experts comparison table, we can see it's currently Tempo, who are offering 4.3% as an interest rate. This is 0.8% higher than Moneybox's base interest rate if we exclude the bonus. So for those who are coming to the end of their Moneybox bonus period, switching to Tempo could be a good idea to maximise your interest, as you'll get 0.8% more at the time of recording. The fourth thing I wish I knew at the start is that you can transfer other types of ISAs into your lifetime ISA. You have the option to transfer other types of ISAs, such as a cash ISA or a stocks and shares ISA as examples, into your lifetime ISA and still benefit from the government 25% bonus in that tax year you complete the transfer. I wish I knew this at the start, as when I first begun my LISA journey, I also had a cash ISA. And I had enough money in that cash ISA, which meant that if I did transfer across the money from the cash ISA to the lifetime ISA, I could have maxed out my lifetime ISA allowance during the first year, which would enable me to get the full 1,000 bonus. Instead, I didn't, and I only got a £500 bonus. So transferring other types of ISA into your lifetime ISA could be worthwhile to max out your bonus. And Moneybox make this transfer process really simple. If you're transferring a non-Moneybox ISA to a Moneybox lifetime ISA, you can request a transfer in the settings page and go to the section where it states transfer in an existing ISA. Once you've submitted those details, most transfers are complete within 3 weeks according to Moneybox. And in terms of the situation, if you're transferring a Moneybox ISA to a Moneybox LISA, it's even more simple. All you need to do for this is again go to the settings page, click on move money between accounts, and then select the amount of money you wish to transfer. It's also worth knowing that if you do complete an ISA transfer to a lifetime ISA, the money you transfer across won't count towards your £20,000 annual allowance in the tax year you complete the transfer, but it will count towards your £4,000 LISA allowance. And that's the 4 things I wish I knew at the start when I opened my lifetime ISA. Let me know if there's anything you wish you knew. I hope this video has been useful. If you want to find out if you're suited more generally to a cash ISA or stocks and shares ISA for this financial year, then have a video around here which may be useful. But for this video, thanks for watching.